Hey, welcome back to the worst ASMR channel on YouTube. I'm your host, Matana, and this is our very special guest for today. Quack Quack Sound Duck. You may recognize him from a previous video, but he's our very special guest today, and I'll get to why in just a minute. But just take a second to admire him, admire his cuteness, admire his little tuft here. Isn't he cute? Alright. Sit tight for just a couple minutes there. Quack Quack Sound Duck. So, it occurred to me recently. I was going through YouTube Studio, looking over the previous, maybe several weeks worth of videos, few months. I know there were a couple of weeks I completely failed to upload anything, but I was seeing a theme as far as what videos tend to be the most popular, the most well received, and that was consistently, you put them into two categories. You have your follow my instructions, right? And then you have the exam type videos. And I thought, what if I just combined the two? Well, probably would break YouTube, but depending on who you ask, YouTube's already broken. So, give it a try. Okay. So, that is where both you and Quack Quack Sound Duck come in. See, today, you are going to be doing the exam. Okay, I'm going to be giving you exam-centered instructions, and you are going to be performing these things on your very own patient here, Quack Quack Sound Duck. Okay? I've already had him sign waivers, so anything you want to do to him that is not part of the instructions goes. And don't worry about anything that is part of the instructions, okay? Because you're not going to be liable for any injuries or lasting psychological damage that he receives during this little exam, okay? So, I'm going to put him right up here where you can access him, okay? And I'm going to first turn him around so you can really get a good look at him here. Okay. Alright, there's his top, there's his bottom, just a brief look. Sorry about that, quick sound up. Alright, now the first thing I want you to do is I want you to introduce yourself to Quack Quack Sound Duck. I want you to tell him your name. Tell him your credentials, if you don't mind. Okay, tell him what school you graduated from and where you have been practicing medicine. Okay? Good job. Okay, now, part of this exam that I'm making up as we go along, sorry, again, Quack Quack Sound Up. It's very important to poke and prod Quack Quack Sound Duck. Kind of make sure that he has the right amount of stuffing and it's the right density, the right bounciness. So I have here a sharp object. It has a really pointy end here. Right? You can attest to that, it's very pointy. Right? Turn on your little beak. Yeah, it's replaced here. I want you to take this, okay? And I want you to just sort of palpate, probe him with the sharp end of that. Anywhere you want to is fine. Yeah, also gonna check the beak here, it's very important. Just gonna poke and prod him around his midsection. There you go, good job. Oh, I might suggest that you do a little poking on the bottoms of his feet here. Okay? little reflex test. It's very important to make sure that he has feeling in both of his feet. Good job, good job. And I might suggest that you do that with his hands too. It's very important to make sure that all the extremities are completely 100% feeling. Okay, that's what we want. Okay, good job, good job. See, I was going to offer you a light. Do you have a light? Okay, great. I want you to shine a light at Quack Quack Sound Duck's eyes. Okay, doesn't matter which eye you start with. Just in one of his eyes. And then the other. Good, 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 good. And I will be... Oh, that was loud, sorry. I will be acting as your assistant. I'll be writing down notes for you as you go along. Okay. Have him close one eye while you shine a light in the other. Okay. And then do the same with the opposite eye, if you don't mind. Good, 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 good. Good, good. Blow in his eyes as well. Blow in his eyes. Do a little test there. Good job, good job, good job. Right now I want you to hold up, could be one hand or the other or both. Just hold up an amount of fingers ranging from 0 to all 10, and have him look directly at your nose. Okay. And then hold up a number of fingers kind of off to the side. I'll be in his peripheral vision and ask him, okay, how many fingers am I holding up now? And just repeat, do that 20 or so times, a different number of fingers. Okay. I'll be writing down how many he gets right. Excellent, by the way, conducting this exam. Is this your first time doing the exam? Okay. Okay, very interesting. Alright. Now I'm going to just sit you down for a second here. What you do is, oh man, these things are notoriously difficult lids to remove. But if I ever do get it open, the idea is that you will put a dab of this on your finger and hold it under his nose and with his eyes closed, and you ask him to tell you, here, stick your finger out. Okay, I'll drop for you. And with his eyes closed, I want you to pass your finger under his nose and ask him to tell you, okay, when he starts to be able to smell something, if at all. And ask him what he thinks he smells. Okay, whenever you're ready. Good, 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 good. You're doing so well. Both of you are actually. It's amazing. Good, 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 good. Okay, okay. Good job, good job, good job. Okay. Here are a set of markers. Hang on to that, okay? And then I want you to hold them up and then alternate pointing at one, another, going over, and ask him to tell you what color he thinks each one is. Good, 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 good. Okay. Let me write that down. Good, 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 okay, 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 good, 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 good. All right. Interesting. Okay. Now put the markers down. Good job. Good job. And then I'm gonna put him up close here, and I want you to just palpate him. Okay, feel around his midsection. Okay, check for any weird lumps or growths or like bloating or anything of that nature. Okay. Let me know if you feel anything that you feel is out of place, anything there that shouldn't be, or anything that should be there that isn't. And I will write down your findings. Okay, you got this. Alright, there's no wrong way to do this. Good, 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 you're doing excellent. You're doing excellent. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Now, I want you to take this little depressor, got it, okay, and ask him to open his mouth. Okay. Good. Now put the tongue depressor on his mouth and ask him to go ah. Okay, and have a little look behind his tongue, have a little look at the roof of his mouth, and as far down his throat as you can see. Okay. Have a good look. How does it look? Okay. Okay. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. I want you to ask him what was his weight as of today. I know he weighs himself daily. He's very self-conscious about his weight. Ask him. That's an order. Good job. Okay. And take out your measuring tape that I provided you when you walked in, and I want you to measure him. Let's see. Just stretch out his little feet, okay, and his tuft, and I want you to measure him from the bottoms of his feet to the very, 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 very tippy top of his tuft, okay, and just the closest kind of measurement you can get is fine. You do that? Are you done? Okay, excellent. And what was his height, his entire height, from foot end to tuft end in inches? Okay. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. Now, I want you to hum a note. It can be any note, just hum a note at him. Good job. Now, hum another note that is either higher or lower, and ask him if it is higher or lower than the previous note, starting now. Okay. And again, hum the note to him and ask him to compare for you. Okay, writing that down. And again, and ask him to compare. Okay. And again, and ask him to compare. And again, and ask him to compare. Okay. Now I want you to take out your stethoscope. I want you to place the appropriate ends in your ears and the other end on his chest, and I want you to listen to his heart, if you will. And what are your findings? Is it a good, strong heartbeat? Okay. Is there anything irregular about it? Okay. Is it like swooshing, or is it? Okay, good. And again, take your stethoscope and place it on his back. Place it on his back, one side, and ask him to take a deep breath in. Listen to his lungs, and ask him to take a deep breath out. How does it sound? Did he cough at all? Okay. I want you to do the same thing on the other side. Okay. Ask him to take a deep breath in. Listen, hold for a second. Ask him to exhale completely. Okay. And what are your findings? Was there any rattling or any other kind of weird sounds you could hear? Okay. Excellent communication skills, by the way. I love how we're able to work together on this. Good job, you. To the retreat. And now, I want you, this is another order, I want you to think of any aspect of him that you want to test out, that you want to take a look at. Okay. And ask him to get into whatever kind of position that he needs to be in, or if there's anything he needs to do for you to be able to find that out. Okay? I'm just going to hold him here in position while you take the reins. Good. You like this creative freedom I'm offering you? Good. It's okay, quick sometimes. It's okay, it'll be over soon. You're doing a great job. Great job. Great job. You're doing so well. Okay. Did you find what you were looking for? Okay. Now I want you to which arm are we gonna do? I didn't actually realize that he has differently shaped arms. This one is a little bit longer and skinnier. This one's kind of stubby. We're gonna use this arm, okay? And you have your blood pressure cuff on you, right? All prepared. Good. Okay. Now just slide that bad boy up over this wing here, if you don't mind. Okay. I already rolled his feathers up for you, so. Okay. And start pumping. Okay. Good. Is it on there snug? Is it on there pretty tight? Good. We don't want it falling off or getting too loose. We'll get an inaccurate reading, so we're fully pumped up. Okay. And what does it read? I'll go ahead and write that down. Okay. And quick quiz, do you know the typical normal range for the stuffed duck as far as blood pressure goes? The first and second number. Okay. Yes, that's absolutely right. Excellent job. Okay. Alright. And lastly, Lastly, I want you to come up with an arbitrary kind of diagnosis for him. Tell him how he did, good or bad, in this physical exam today. It doesn't matter what you say. Just pick one. Say, hey, everything looks good, or okay, excellent, good job. Okay, so I'll have my secretary schedule you for another exam. What, 6 months from now? Yeah, sounds about right. All right, you can go on your way. Thank you so much for following my instructions and carrying out excellent stuffed duck exam today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, subscribe. Every new subscriber I get, a puppy finds his forever home.